right, so you have decided that you're going to take the deposition of a particular witness in your case. What's the next step? The next step, and this is critically important, is to figure out what your goals are in that deposition. You may be a young lawyer, or you may be a more senior lawyer who's already doing this, and that's great if you are. But one of the rituals I go through, and I force myself to do this, is to sit down with a clean pad of paper and a pen in a quiet place and brainstorm. I brainstorm about what are the goals I'd like to accomplish in this particular deposition. And then I write those goals down on that clean sheet of paper. That's step number one. Those goals could include a number of things. There are many possible reasons we take depositions. One of them is to find bad information. The witness has been identified by the other side. You know they've got bad things to say about your case. They're within the subpoena power of the court. You know they're coming to trial. Your number one goal should be to find bad information. You want to drain their tank. Think about a tank filled with water. That's their knowledge. A lot of it's bad water. Bad knowledge. You need to find out what's in that tank, and your questions need to be designed to get to the bottom of that tank so it's bone dry. You know all the bad information, and that's your number one goal. Another goal of depositions is to establish a point. Put it in concrete, put it in stone, so that when you get to trial, that fact, that point, which is good for you, is nailed down. It's established. There are many other goals. I'll just give a couple more. Authenticating documents. That's boring, but it's sometimes the reason we take a deposition. With experts, another big thing that I consider to be a goal of a deposition, and it's kind of like draining the tank with the bad fact witness, is to get them to explain. Get them to explain why they think certain things. My favorite question with experts is, please explain to me this. I am trying to drain their tank. I'm trying to find out all the reasons they hold a particular opinion. Run that down to the ground. Again, drain the tank till it's bone dry. You understand all the reasons they have that opinion. We're not there at that point necessarily to litigate or establish that their opinion is bad. You're going to do that later perhaps. But what you need to do in that deposition, and the goal with that expert, is to find out all the reasons they're saying what they're saying. Hopefully those reasons are not adequate under the law to get that opinion into court. So these are just some examples of goals that you might come up with when you sit down and brainstorm as to why you're taking a deposition. In another video, I'll go into what you do with these goals once you have them, because most depositions will have multiple goals. The next question is, okay, how do you approach this?